I am on a pig hunting adventure, but this time it's more than hunting. I am going hunting with a woman I have never met before. It's a leap of faith. I met Kim Fairs on a social media bow hunting group. We struck up a conversation, and when she asked me to go pig hunting, it took all of 2 seconds to say yes. Pigs are my unicorn. I've been hunting pigs for years and have yet to harvest one. So here I am, driving over 1,500 miles to hunt with a woman I've never met in person before. I am once again chasing a unicorn, but hunting, for me, is an excuse to go on epic adventures. It's bright this morning. I got up early and I'm in the Death Valley and I am at Rainbow Canyon, and Rainbow Canyon was beautiful if you can see it behind me. And what the Park Service ranger said is that they're doing Air Force training missions and they fly these low, I don't know, tactical or maneuvering missions in this canyon right here. So there's a bunch of people waiting to see if a jet will fly by. I gotta get to Texas to go hog hunting, so I can't stay here very long, but I was hoping to catch one. They call this canyon Star Wars Canyon just because of all the maneuvering they do here. Really beautiful. If you ever get a chance to come to the Death Valley, come see Rainbow Canyon, and hopefully you time it right where you can see some of these military jets doing their thing. Anyway, it's beautiful. So we have been driving, I don't know what, 12 hours today? Little Ann and I. We went through the Death Valley and we stopped here and there. I need to make a trip back to Death Valley because it was spectacular. I didn't get to see all the things I wanted to see because I'm in a hurry to get to Texas. I might stop by, see a few places on the way home, but I usually like to not drive the same way back as I like to try to see different countries, so I doubt I'll go through Death Valley on the way back. I'll try to see something else. But so Ann and I are, I don't know, about half hour east of Flagstaff, Arizona, and we're out chasing rabbits because she needs to run off some energy. What's rabbit? Oh, rabbit. I'm driving to our hunting spot and I'm following my badass friend, and check out her truck. Love her truck, but check out her truck license plate. It's kind of a neat blind. What is it? It's like the cab of a semi truck.
Mm-hmm. It's the sleeper.
It's the sleeper on a semi truck. Yeah. That's kind of neat. It's all insulated. I learned that in Texas there is not a lot of public land, so most hunting is done by leasing private ground. On this lease, they have elevated blinds that overlook feeders and open habitat for spot and stock opportunities. Today, we sat in an elevated blind. I also learned that hunting over feeders does not guarantee success. I am in West Texas on the White River hunting pigs with my friend Kim Fairs, and it's a beautiful morning. We haven't seen any pigs, but we've seen about between 30 and 35 white-tailed deer, which is kind of a big deal for me because I don't see white-tailed deer where I live. Where I live, we have black-tailed deer and mule deer. So it's been a pretty fun morning, but it's beautiful country, West Texas, but no pigs this morning. After our hunt, Kim put me to work. We went out spreading some bait, which was a secret recipe of corn, and then we filled some of the automatic feeders. This was all new to me because in California we are not allowed to hunt with feeders or over bait, and Kim taught me about the process. So where's the third magic bucket go?
It's gonna go to my blind.
Oh,
just
okay.
In case we go sit there at night in the dark.
Okay, now I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, but now tell me what's in the corn.
Well, this one has some beer, yeast, and raspberry jello, and some old orange juices in there too. You can pretty much throw whatever you want in there. So you're gonna just go over the fence, and I put it back over towards that far panel over there by where that solar camera is. Right over here to your left, yeah. Yeah, just anywhere.
Don't get suey! Suey!
There she is.
Nice. Now let's go shoot us a hog. I can't tell if it's cows or pigs. You know, it's just cows or pigs. We are headed for another elevated blind that overlooks a feeder. And on this particular day, the temperatures reached 90 degrees and it was hot, very hot in that little sweat box.
Ooh.
This is my pig hunting guide, Kim.
Guns up.
We've seen one pig.
That we couldn't shoot. This is where all the magic happens, is right in here.
Okay, you saved the best for last.
Yeah.
We're gonna get something right now. It's gonna come dropping over that hill. It's gonna go just like I said.
It's gonna come in this way, and I'm gonna have the shot.
I kill him. Elbow. Block out.
We know we're here. Tell us when the piggies go.
Yeah, please tell us when the pigs go. Why are they looking that way? Okay, Kim, where are all the hogs?
Well, we're here. And the hogs are there. So the hogs are somewhere between us and them.
Right.
We just have to get them to come to us. But we're here, they're there. So the hogs are somewhere between here and there.
That's a good answer.
Right.
That's the best answer I've ever heard. This morning, instead of sitting in a blind, we hiked out on these bluffs to look over and try to just see if we could find pigs. There's no point in sitting in a bluff if the pigs aren't even here. So I think that was a good strategy. And Eagle Eyes Kim spotted some pigs right off. And they were I had a hard time judging the distance. I thought they were like 600 yards. By the time I ranged them, they were like 310 yards off. So I was like, that's within my range. I sat down and get a shot. But then I started to like think, well, maybe they're gonna circle around and bed, and then we might get closer. I don't know. And then by the time I got my rifle up, because they were moving away, they were like 425, and then I never got a shot off at them. 2 sows, a bunch of piglets, and 3 other little ones. 1 black little meat pig that I had my eye on, but didn't happen for me this morning. My friend Kim is giving it all she's got to get me on a pig. It's just the sweetest thing ever. I kind of feel like I let her down, but I don't know. It wasn't going to be the best shot. I would have been really lucky because they were moving pretty fast, and that was going to be hard to shoot something moving like that at that distance. But we're still at it. Might still happen. After a couple days of hunting, we hunted really hard for a couple days tonight. We are going to go out and we're going to shoot pigs in the dark with infrared. It's going to be a blast. Okay. Hey Kim, can you tell us what we're doing?
We are hog hunting with thermals out in a feedlot where it smells like crap. But there's hogs out there. And this is the first time for me doing this too, so we're pumped up and excited, hoping to get her a piggy tonight.
Hands down, hunting with ARs and thermal scopes at night in West Texas was the most incredible hunting experience I have ever had. Lance Fairs, Kim's husband, harvested a pig. I shot one but could not recover it. I will be back to West Texas to do this again. This was incredible. We got home at 2 o'clock in the morning and I had to hit the road by 7. So it makes for a long trip, but worth it. Alright, I'm driving home from Texas. I'm somewhere in Arizona. I think I'm right outside of Flagstaff, Arizona, and I just thought I'd stop and give you a quick update on that incredible pig hunt. So I just drove from Northern California to Texas, West Texas, Lubbock, to meet somebody to go pig hunting. This woman I met on social media, and I'd never met her before. Took a risk, drove all the way out to Texas. I honestly think that was the best part of this adventure, is meeting Kim Fairs, and I think we're gonna become lifelong friends. Just a wonderful, wonderful woman. And that was just the most special thing about this trip. Pigs are still my unicorn. We saw pigs. I wasn't able to get a shot off. Kim worked her rear off trying to get me in front of a pig that I could shoot with my bow or either my rifle. Neither one happened. We even went out one night with ARs and night vision equipment. I shot a pig, but I couldn't find it in the tall grass at night, and that next morning I had to race home, back home. So I must have saw like 100 pigs that night with the AR and the night vision, and it was fantastic. It was the funnest thing I've ever done, and meeting her made this whole trip worth it. Like I said, we'll be lifelong friends. Anyway, pigs are still my unicorn. I brought a whole big ice chest to take a hog home with me so I could learn how to cook it up and butcher it. That didn't happen, but the silver lining is now I can get to go back to Texas and try it again someday. So, thanks for joining me, super fun. And thank you Kim and Lance Fairs in Texas. I experienced real Texas hospitality. They were wonderful hosts, and I will be back to Texas soon.